Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and talk about something that I posted yesterday in my little shorts video saying that you can find love after divorce. I gotta lick my lips. It's cold out here in Texas. I hope everyone is being safe and staying warm. But anyway, you can find love. There's hope after your 40s. There's love. There's hope after divorce. There's hope after a loss. And I am proof of that. To make a long story short, I came out of a relationship, a marriage, my first marriage that was very toxic. From all kinds of, we can say mental abuse, we can talk about physical abuse, and just a lot of loss, loss within myself, not knowing who I am. I was someone's wife, someone's mother, but I forgot myself. I forgot Tina. And so, just to back up, after the divorce, I decided to find myself again. I did not want to date. I just wanted to kind of take care of me and date me. And I often did many getaways and just rested my mind. A lot of prayer. I got really involved in church. Actually, my old pastor's wife is the one who kind of really engulfed me into more church activities. A lot of times when you're going through a traumatic experience, and it's better to kind of to help cope. If I want to say, it helps out if you can involve yourself in helping someone else, especially if they are worse off than you. And so I found myself doing a lot of church activities and community service and things like that. Not always with the church, but certain things that I decided to get involved with, like helping out at a women's shelter, children's shelter, things like that. Okay. Something else I wanted to say is after that, he passed away, and so once again, I was a single mom in my 30s. And so it was very hard. I had to try to kind of let my children be and heal on their own. Sometimes mourning and grieving the loss of a loved one, of a spouse, of a parent, it takes a long time, and they have to do it in their own time. And so that was something else that was a blow for us. And then just to fast forward, and so I got myself back into kind of dating. You kind of go into these websites and you meet a bunch of weirdos. But yeah, so that didn't last very long. And so I decided to just let God. And so I had a girlfriend that told me, "Why don't you just tell God what you want?" And so, of course, I did. Right, I wrote down some things in like a journal. I am a journaler, person that likes to journal. Can't think of the right word to say, but anyway. And so I decided to do that and just kind of talk to God and have my private moments and private conversations between God, a journal, a diary, whatever you see fit. And so I was very specific on what I wanted. And a lot of times when you are talking to God, a lot of times, if you just let things go, you just pray about it, you write it down, you talk to Him and let it go, you will see it manifest. Let me tell you that. And so that happened. And then I met my husband. I was part of a divorce care group where I helped out, not people, the group wasn't only for people who who was facing divorce, but those that just needed a change of perspective, I guess a different perspective on how to handle their marriage before it headed toward divorce. And so we met there. We were friends, and I didn't talk to him for a long time because he was going through his own things. I'm not going to get into that because that's not my business to tell. But, and then we kind of, I think it was a year later, I think, we kind of got in contact with each other again and started talking from there. And it kind of just bloomed, it kind of blossomed from there. And then he decided to see if we wanted to go further with this relationship. And hey, I gave it a try. And sometimes that means getting out of your comfort zone, um, doing something or trying something new. So I am the first Black woman he has ever dated. He's not the first white man that I have dated, but someone that I dated seriously. So yes, because I was married to my first husband for almost 18 years. It could be 18 years, but almost 18 years. I don't know, give or take. But so, and I can't say it was love at first sight, but I was very smitten by him. He's very intelligent. Just a great old-fashioned guy. Still opens my doors and things like that. And but the funny thing is, I wasn't allowed to meet his kids, right off the bat, which is, I understand. You can't just introduce your kids to strangers, especially these days, because people are crazy, cray cray. All right. And so then, yeah, it just kind of, we were friends, and it just, it grew from there, and I have no regrets. He is the best man besides God, if you want to call God a man or spiritual being, but anyway, person I have known. No regrets. I love him more and more each day, and we both are have to admit that there is love, there is hope after divorce, after loss, and after a traumatic experience with love. So I'm gonna challenge you to step out of your comfort zone and take that leap of faith and go out there and date. I want to say become friends first. See how that works out, and then see what happens. All right, guys, that's all I have. Stay warm, stay safe.